What's up, guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the number one reason why people struggle to lose stubborn fat, get toned, and keep the stubborn fat off for good. And for some of you who are maybe new to my world, or maybe don't know who I am just yet, my name is Tyler Jones, and I was a former sports sales executive for about a year in the NFL. So let's jump right into the video, guys. And before we do that, I want to take you back. Before, I transitioned and got started in sports sales, I was already a personal trainer for about 3 years. I had already hit all my goals, sitting at 10% body fat. I had helped over 100 people lose stubborn fat, build lean muscle, and get a physique they've always wanted. And I was working out 5 or 6 days a week. I was a former athlete. I was eating super healthy, on point with my diet, living my best life. And when I transitioned to sports sales, all that kind of changed. Especially early on, I was still going to the gym 4 or 5 days a week. I was still eating super healthy. But as the week started to pass, out of nowhere, I just started to notice my weight was climbing pretty quickly. And oddly enough, within four and a half months, I was 30 pounds overweight. And I had a lot of extra stubborn fat in my face, in my stomach. And it was the absolute worst feeling in the world, just to not be able to take off your shirt without judging yourself and just feeling this sense of guilt, because I had already been at my apex at one point with my physical appearance all around. And I'm not sure if any of you guys can relate to that out there. And as this weight started climbing, I just kept feeling more stuck, and just was just wondering how I'm going to get out of this, because I was still working out for the most part and still eating healthy. But it wasn't until I had the awareness that it dawned on me I was falling victim to the one thing I'm about to share with you. And I see this very often in the world of sports sales, that people fall victim to this same mentality, and how it makes it super hard for them to lose stubborn fat and keep it off for good. And that mentality, guys, is to eat clean Monday through Friday and chase perfection Monday through Friday. And what do I mean by that? Is that's when everyone eats clean Monday through Friday, eats super healthy, on point with everything. But once the weekend rolls around, it's just all balls to the wall and just fuck everything and just live it up to kind of turn your mind off for the weekend. And what most people don't know is this has a huge impact on your health and fitness results. And I'm guilty as charged of this too, because I was going out every Friday and Saturday, not accounting for all the drinking I was doing, not accounting for all the eating out I was doing. And I just got stuck in this cycle where I would just keep erasing weeks of progress in one shot, because I was on this non-sustainable diet, this non-sustainable routine. And just why the eating clean Monday through Friday, again, never works, and I want to share these 3 reasons with you guys, so make sure to take some notes on this, is first and foremost, it's just not sustainable, right? Most people try to make the mistake of eating clean, just like I did, Monday through Friday, but by the end of the week, after doing all the dials, doing all the sales, being stressed out, having meetings, deadlines to hit, you just want to naturally decompress and just chill out. So we put all this stress from Monday through Friday, and then it's not fun. And then once the weekend comes, you just want to turn off our brain and just let loose, right? And what most people don't know is the weekend's 30% of our week. So right then and there, you're throwing away almost a week's worth of progress, sometimes even 2, just by going balls to the wall on the weekend. My client Sam was in the same spot you maybe are in right now, just like I was, where he was still going to the gym, still eating right Monday through Friday. But once the weekend hit, same thing, going out, living it up, having fun, and still was just stuck with, I'm doing all this work. Yes, I got to still have my fun, but I'm still not progressing with my stubborn fat and not having any muscle definition and just not feeling good about himself, considering he was a former athlete as well. So I don't want you guys to be in that. So the first thing you can do to eliminate this is to focus on the 80-20 rule. And that's 80% of the time, eat clean, have fun, and another 20% of the time, have fun and live it up. Because it creates balance, guys. And with the 80-20 rule, you don't need to eat clean just Monday through Friday, or wait till the weekend and live it up. You can actually have a mix and a balance throughout the week, where you can use some of your 20% to going out with coworkers for lunch with Chipotle, going out to your favorite spot, or maybe grabbing a beer on the late night with your colleagues. Whatever it is, you can still implement that 80-20 rule, and it doesn't have to wait to the weekend for you to finally live it up, because again, that is leading you down a terrible, terrible path. So number 2, I see with this Monday through Friday bullshit, again, that I went through as well, is typically people like to set a cheat meal on the weekend, which at the end of the day leads to restriction. And over time, since restriction is not fun and actually super stressful, that it will lead to burnout and just saying, fuck nutrition, fuck the diet altogether, guys. And because at the end of the day, we're putting such an emphasis. We treat the cheat meal like a reward. So we have to be perfect Monday through Friday in order to earn this thing. And if we're not, we guilt, we shame, we still get stressed out, guys. And we put all of our calories into this one meal, this one cheat meal, because it's the only time we're going to have fun throughout the week. And if you do that week in and week out, eventually you're going to cave and just say, I don't want to live like this anymore if I have to wait a whole week to just have normal food. So, and can lead to binge eating and stress eating overall, guys. And I was victim to that too. It's a big reason why I was gaining weight, is that I was still stress eating food. And when you are, overeating, again, that makes it harder to lose stubborn fat and keep it off for good. But again, it's just from the mental side, guys, of the burnout and, treating this like it's reward is my point. So how do you do that? You just focus on dialing in the right calories, guys. And how do you do that? I can link a website underneath in the description after this. I typically do a different format for my clients. I couldn't do it on this training right now, but I want to give you guys a ballpark number of where can help yourself figure out where you need to be with your calories. Because as long as you don't go over your calories, guys, and you follow the 80-20 rule, you will lose stubborn fat and keep it off for good. And you will be able to sustain it for a long period of time instead of just trying to eat clean 24/7. And it's not restrictive. Again, when you follow the 80-20 rule, you have some of your fun foods throughout the week. That way you don't really need it so much on the weekends. You don't need all the alcohol, all the fast food, all your favorite foods, just cram into one weekend. If you have it spaced out throughout the week, but still falling within that 80-20 rule. And on top of that, dialing in your calories so you don't overeat your calories, you will have a healthy balance right then and there. And that way you don't need to go crazy on the weekend because you've already had a little something earlier in the week. And two, now you have a target with your calories to know I can't overeat this unless I want to continuously gain more weight than I want to, right? And then lastly, guys, why, again, the eating clean Monday through Friday and just trying to eat clean 7 days a week is just not sustainable, is because, again, it's just not fun, right? No one just wants to, especially in the world of sales, we got client dinners, client outings, working game days, even just sales on the day-to-day, catching up with coworkers, grabbing a beer after a long day or after a game day, right? If you tell me you have to take all that out and you can't enjoy those things, then most people are not going to stick to a diet anyways, right? Because it's just not fun. And sustainability is key to making things fun. The same thing with your workouts, right? You want to make sure that you're doing, if you like to play sports, make sure you're including that with your weightlifting. Or if you like to do cardio, make sure you're including that with your weightlifting, right? I always say make weightlifting the main thing, but you also want to supplement things along the way so you actually enjoy the things you're doing. Because most people make the mistake of trying to go super crash diet, super restrictive with your workouts, 6 days a week, super restrictive with your calories, only eating clean, eat very little throughout the day. And yeah, they may lose the weight originally, but they wonder why they balloon back up, gain all that weight back, if not more, within 6 months down the road. Because it's like 95% of all people put back on the same weight they've lost, if not more, within about a 6 months to a year span, right? So, guys, these are the 3 reasons why the eating clean Monday through Friday and just eating clean all the time never works and it's not sustainable, especially if you're in the world of sales, considering you're always on the go and always having to adjust and pivot on the fly. And I'm here to let you know you don't need to live by that shit anymore. And just make sure to dial in your calories. Again, I'll drop a calculator underneath. The 80-20 rule, if you have 21 meals a week, 3 meals a day, just know 17 meals out of the 21 is clean, have fun. 4 meals is have fun. 17 are clean, healthy meals. 4 meals are have fun. Sorry about that. And just make whatever you do fun. And that's going to help give you the opportunity to make everything fun. So that way you can stick on this nutrition diet and do it for a long period of time. Feel the best that you can feel and also look your best as well forever. So guys, I hope this video was super helpful. Just cracking down the myth of just eating clean 24/7 and just eating clean Monday through Friday. And if you guys ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and let me know. And if you're someone who is still, maybe lost on the fence, don't even necessarily know what to do when it comes to your nutrition, your fitness, your mindset while you're working in the world of sales, feel free to reach out to me, shoot me a DM. And if you want a custom program built for you and having 24/7 support and accountability step by step every single, all the whole way through, feel free to reach out to me. Let's connect. Let's see if it'd be a fit, if it makes sense to even work together all together, guys. But as always, I will catch you in the next video. And as always, talk to you soon. Peace.